he could have kicked it twice as hard and Jonny May still would have got there. He's that quick.
Jonny May stretching his legs round the outside of Hammersley. May inside, sensational.
With the away side down to 14, England speedster Jonny May scored on his Premiership debut for his new club after joining from Gloucester in the off-season. Jonny May capitalised again by finishing acrobatically in the corner to give Leicester a lifeline with only a couple of minutes remaining.
A late consolation try, courtesy of an outstanding finish from Jonny May, will have done little to heal the Tigers' wounds.
Leicester came back with successive tries of their own, starting when Jonny May was released down the left, the England winger easily winning the sprint race.
Despite being a man down, Tigers scored the all-important next try when they caught the Chiefs napping. The Devonians failed to react after Phil Dolman knocked the ball on, and the home side capitalised on Tom Foley's advantage by getting the ball wide out to Jonny May, who finished in his customary style. Ford's conversion giving the home side a 10-point cushion with just over 10 minutes left.
But Leicester and Jonny May sprang straight back into action. This mazy run from the informed winger, securing Leicester field position in Irish's half. And from the maul minutes later, Tamua lofted a pass over the top, and May had his 6th of the season.
Leicester took full control, and Ford was the key man. He landed 3 penalties and set up Jonny May, who went over for his 10th try of the season on 70 minutes. Ford's sublime cross kick found the wing, and he slipped through the tackle of Tate to run in.
Jonny May's impressive performance at full-back was capped when he found his way over shortly after half-time to extend Leicester's lead.
It didn't take long for the Tigers to respond though. An initial Brendan O'Connor break created space, and a few phases later, the back spun the ball wide, allowing Jonny May to dot down in the corner to bring the scores level at 7 apiece.
Poaching is O'Connor. O'Connor looking for support outside, and he finds it in the form of Jonny May. And May gets his first try of the season. Well, it was far too ponderous from Newcastle, and it was superbly read by Brendan O'Connor. And Jonny May, when all he had to do was follow the man and wait for the pass. And that's quite a strike rate. Oh, the ball out wide to May, he took a couple of grabs, but despite that, he still got over.
Gaskell's hurt himself, so Wasps shorn of a defender in this latest move. Here goes Owen, supremely talented player if they can keep him fit. May looking to chase that ball, and he's in an acre of space. It's May and the ball and the Rico and a try.
That's a really well-worked try by George Ford. He sets up the space on the outside with that pass originally to Gareth Owen.
Do you know what? He could have kicked it twice as hard and Jonny May still would have got there. He's that quick.
And this is Owen. Taken on by Williams. Ford waits. Ford goes, and they've got their bonus point. And it's a try for Jonny May, and now he has two.
Unbelievable game. Joe Launchbury going mad. He felt he had got the turnover. He was on his feet.
By now, Leicester were 26 points behind, and the Tigers got into their stride. Firstly, Jonny May collecting Ford's kick and sprinting home to narrow the score to 37-16.
Youngs flies it out. There's space out here on the left-hand side. It's Jonny May. We haven't heard much from the England wing. Well, that's exactly why he was brought to this famous club. Finishing off moves like that.
The young hooker Kerr.
Yep.
Ford. Oh, and May will chase after this, and it might work perfectly. May gathers, and May scores. The chief engineer, as he was throughout that move, however, George Ford, and Leicester with the first try.
And it's a wonderful try. Really good to hear Ben Youngs asking the referee, JP Doll, have I got penalty advantage? George Ford also knew that they were playing a penalty advantage, and an exquisite little chip kick in behind for Jonny May to run onto. Couldn't have timed it any better. Bounce perfect for Jonny May, and Leicester are up and running. They've hit Bath right at the start of this game.
And Gloucester back on defensive detail. Genge, lovely pass out to Ford, and now some space for Holmes to run into. Holmes attacking the space and freeing up Jonny May. Brilliantly worked from Leicester. Some slick handling, crisp exploitation of space from Holmes, and then Jonny May. There's no one better.
Well, Austin highlighted how wide Holmes had started. Leicester went down that left-hand side with the majority of their backs, but left these two wide, so that as they came back into the middle, a couple of little bits of interplay with the forwards and George Ford meant that it was always going to be a sideways motion from the defence. They were going to have to corner flag across the field, and when they're doing that with the pace you've got out there in Holmes and May, 5 metres out, it's going to be very difficult to stop.
Looking to regenerate here, Gloucester. That look forwards. Advantage is being played. Eastman's throws the dummy, sends it around for Youngs, and the inside ball, and the former Gloucester man is causing them an awful lot of pain. Fitzgerald, the advantage being played, and Ford is away, charging through the hole. He's got Harrison inside it. Maybe he won't need it. George Ford is short. Just a little short. Plenty of men to the left if they need it. Chiefs reassembling in a hurry. What a burst.
Right, they go wide right. They go wide right, they'll walk it in.
They go wide enough. That's Chamua, and it's massive. And it's a try for Jonny May. Welford Road delirious. Set up by Ford, finished by May with that wonder pass in the middle, and now tempers flaring. Onwards to Thompson, straightening so well. That's magnificent from Thompson. Jonny May stretching his legs round the outside of Hammersley. May inside, sensational. One of the best tries the Tigers have scored all season, and what a night for it. Jonny May. Lethal finishing, but you have to credit Guy Thompson too.
Well, it's superb. I spoke about going through minimal phases. Well, they haven't had to go through many phases to find that weak edge. It's a lovely bit of play. Jonny May up to 11 tries, joint top try scorer in the Gallagher Premiership. But you're right, not only is it this pass out here, look at the line from Guy Thompson. And I'll tell you what, if you want to know whether these guys feel restricted playing in the position which they're in, well, no, they're not. Because you look at Guy Thompson's offload to Jonny May, who dances down the wing, lovely step inside.
Decent burst here from Lavanini.
Advantage Leicester.
And Ben Youngs boxing clever on that occasion. They've got it to Bayanu on the wide outside. Lovely bit of footwork, holding up the man. Thompson, inside ball. Here's May. That's as good as Leicester have been all season. Jonny May for the Tigers, and the spark lit by Bayanu. Ford feeding to Alangi. On the outside is May. Got to get past Hogg and friends. Jonny May, I think. Oh, he's claiming it. That will need checking. Hell of a finish if he's managed that.
Oh, the cover was outstanding from the Chiefs. I thought they'd got them from the angle we had. Let's check. Feet first.
On-field try, just check touch.
Does that foot, he certainly grounds it, but we'll have to check whether one of his feet brushes the line. This will give us the angle. Not yet, not yet. No, it doesn't. It misses. It's a try.
What a finish. What a finish that is.
But look what he does with his right leg. He bends his right leg to get away from the line. Does that touch?
Yeah, agree. There's no problem with the grounding. You can.
No touch. Try is fine, so try stands.
Exactly.
That is world class. Jonny May, second of the match.
So
captain Tom Youngs. Goes to Lavanini, the Puma. Youngs, lower fellow, just working the short side here. Gench, Ford. It's almost certainly the final play with only 13 defenders on. Vianu, they're anxious to exploit it, and they have to. Yet another Premiership try for Jonny May. That is number 64. At last, Leicester have made it happen. Jordan Lay now comes back. It was 15 against 13. George Ford sending the ball wide, missing out Tauta. Vianu stretching his legs like a sprinter. And Jonny May, well, he barely had to hit fourth gear. That'll do nicely for George Ford. Leicester up to 14. The lead now 8. Well, some tries you have to work hard for. As far as that is concerned, that was one of the easy runs. For one of the most clinical finishers in world rugby, I would say, Jonny May. Just popping it down for Ben Youngs. There's George Ford. Here comes a lower fella. There's space now for Vianu. May's waiting for it. May's got it. Could this be the killer blanks? It is from Jonny May. You can almost touch the relief at Welford Road.